Viola Rules Reacts here, and welcome to another blind commentary. Today I'm going to be reacting to My Little Pony Season 7, Episode 24, Uncommon Bond. I'm really excited for this one. I'm curious to see what it's going to be about. I can't really infer anything from the title this time. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're with Starlight today.
Excuse me, when does the noon train from the Crystal Empire arrive?
Noon?
Oh.
Right. Sorry. I'm just a little excited because my friend Sunburst is coming.
Oh, we're hanging out with Sunburst.
Friend. I mean, we've known each other practically forever. We have
Well, except for that time when you were apart.
We both love magic and games and jokes and everything. Really.
There's no point in talking to Vinyl. She can't hear.
All of Equestria I have more in common with.
Starlight's face. That's what you get for talking to a pony with headphones on. That music's so loud that you can hear it. Whoa. That door nearly took Starlight's head off.
Starlight?
Oh.
Sunburst!
How did she miss you getting off the train?
Of course! I've been looking forward to this visit for a long time.
That's great.
Whoa, how long are you staying?
Just a little reading for the train.
Same old
How do you go on a
Sunburst.
trip and not know how long you're going to be there?
It's gonna be so
That doesn't
great
make any
spending
sense.
time together, just like old times.
Oh,
You and me
except
doing the
not
stuff
like
we like,
old
games,
times.
magic.
Antiquing.
What?
Antiquing.
Oh,
You know I
Sunburst
like
has a new hobby.
do?
Of course. Historical knickknacks, ancient relics. Oh,
Come to
we're
think
so
of it, it
lucky.
kind of
Ponyville
explains
is
the state of his
antique
house when we saw it.
It is?
How have we never talked about this? We are going antiquing, and you are gonna love it.
Okay, let's drop your stuff off at the castle first.
Sure, only
What?
we may need to make a few trips.
Why do you have so much stuff for a trip that you don't even know how long you're going to be on? Because it looks like he packed for like at least a month's worth. Or he's just really indecisive when packing and just packed everything since he couldn't decide on just a few things to take. It also makes me think of Rarity when she packed for the camping trip. Just packing way too much. Okay, here we go.
This is so great! Who knew I'd be the one showing you the cool sights of Ponyville?
I'm a little surprised myself.
Yeah, me too, but he is your guest, so I guess you should accommodate him.
Wow! What a difference between the hoof-molded bricks and the extruded ones, right?
I don't know what that means, but they look exactly the same to me.
And check out all these chandeliers! Sometimes the crystals have magical properties.
Really?
Oh, that's cool. How do you... Sunburst! I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, hi, Twilight.
In the antique store?
In Ponyville. Starlight's really been looking forward to your visit.
Yep.
Though I'm glad you're in the antique store, too. I'm usually the only one.
Really?
That's crazy!
How does
Who
this
doesn't
place
like
stay
antiquing,
open then?
Right?
Right. Ooh, look! An ancient map of Equestria made by the mighty Helm!
Oh,
Without the help
Mighty
of unicorn
Helm.
magic or Pegasus flight,
Isn't that one of the legends we
Earth
had?
Ponies of the Mighty Helm were able to map the entire coast of Equestria.
wow.
Oh.
Starlight's not feeling this. I'm not much for antiquing either, so I can kind of relate with Starlight. Look how bored Starlight is. What is that?
You don't have to pretend to like all this stuff.
What? No, I do like it. I mean, if you like it, I like it. Besides,
That's not
we
how this
almost
works.
looked at everything, right? Oh, wow! You have got to see the Saddle Arabian Vanity! This shop looked a lot smaller from the outside.
Yeah, antique shops and shops that are like that always seem that way. Wow, they got a lot of stuff. Did they split the cost of buying all this stuff? And Sunburst is neglecting Starlight again.
Wow, that goes well with this ancient phoenix feather quill. We could write to each other. Pen pals!
I mean, you don't already?
I really like this old-timey barrel.
Actually, the stuff I bought is inside the barrel, but I can't wait to see what it is.
Wait, what?
Wait, you don't know what you bought?
It's a blind buy.
Blind
Sometimes
buy.
shops get too busy to go through everything, so they load up a box or barrel and sell it without knowing what's inside.
Buying one is sort of like a treasure hunt.
That
Once I
sounds
found a first edition
exciting.
history of Equestria in the original old Ponish.
Right?
There's old Ponish again. That's what, the third time old Ponish
Reward
has...
prefers risk. It loses something in the translation.
Most ancient things do when they're translated.
Why don't we look through this stuff later?
Yeah. What do you want to do, Starlight?
Well, I don't know if you're gonna remember this, but...
Is this?
What?
Dragon Pit!
Dragon
Remember
Pit.
that game? You two used to play it?
Pretty much any time we weren't working on magic. I can't believe you found a copy.
Starlight's excited now.
Sunburst would get so excited whenever his dragon got trapped, he knocked the whole board over. That's adorable.
Is Twilight
it's an
bored?
exciting game, but I have a little more control over my horn now.
Two spaces.
Uh-oh, some pony's dragon's gonna get trapped.
This is a really
Doesn't
neat
seem
game.
so exciting to me.
Wow. Jeez, Twilight.
Huh.
I understand you weren't having fun, but geez, come down.
I hope you're enjoying your visit so far.
Are you kidding? I mean, first antiquing, and then spending time with Twilight?
Oh.
Sunburst, I think you're missing the
Pretty
point.
great.
Right? I mean, I know she's a princess, but I never thought she'd be so fun to just hang out with.
Well,
I see
she
why it's
is
called
the princess
Uncommon
of
Bond
friendship.
now.
Right. I guess that makes sense.
So, tomorrow I thought...
I suppose I'm just surprised at how well we get along. I don't have much in common with most ponies.
You two are pretty similar.
True.
I don't know many ponies who are fluent in Old Ponish.
Exactly! Oh, I probably have more in common with Twilight than any pony in Equestria.
Ooh, that stings.
Right.
Anyway,
I kind of see
let's get some
how
sleep.
the original scenario with Sunburst
Ponyville might
happened in
be
the
small,
first
but
place.
There's a lot to do. Maybe we should ask Twilight what she recommends we see.
Or,
Sure.
you know, you can listen
Great.
to Starlight,
Night,
who's
Starlight.
been here for a while.
Good night.
Jeez, Sunburst. I knew he was oblivious, but wow, this is a
Knock,
whole nother
knock.
level.
Oh, hi, Starlight. Is it morning already?
Barely.
Yep. Maybe a bit early, but like you said, there's a lot to see
What,
in Ponyville.
Sunburst?
Right. Okay.
Plus, I couldn't really sleep. I just kept thinking about all the stuff we have in common and how much fun we'll have today.
I get it.
Great. Is Twilight up yet?
Actually, I'm pretty sure she's busy with princess stuff today.
Oh.
But I've got a full day of stuff planned. Just you and me.
Great. Would you mind turning around or preferably leaving the room so I could get changed?
Yeah, that's why he was acting weird. Why did they keep making that joke in this show? They don't normally wear clothes, but actually now that I think about it, Sunburst does normally wear clothes, so I guess it's awkward for him to be seen without his cloak.
I
That is a
remember
very
that.
loose connection to make.
Really? I mean, it was all we drank. Here, try an
Isn't that
apple.
all
That'll
anyone
jog your
drinks?
memory.
Well, I guess not, because they have milkshakes and whatnot.
Ow.
What? Oh, hi, Trixie!
What are you doing here?
I often seek the privacy of the orchard to practice new feats of amazement.
Huh.
And
She's gotten better at transfiguration. Nice.
Oh, well, Sunburst and I were just catching up, so...
I don't suppose the two of you want to see a never-before-witnessed magical marvel.
Sure!
Why not?
Behold, visiting friend from Starlight's past. And be amazed by the rich and powerful and current best friend of Starlight, Trixie!
Her special effects are very good. Her magic, on the other hand, is not. What are you doing?
I give you the unicorn escape. Just one more
Uh-oh.
twist and
That doesn't sound good.
the great and powerful Trixie requires a little assistance.
Oh, boy.
I know this trick. There's a special link, but I could never hold the chain up long enough to find it.
That looks painful. Ah.
Well, if I could
Oh,
do
yeah,
magic
we
like
saw that
I
before
have a
with,
whole slew of new tricks at my disposal.
the Nightmare Moon,
I always liked close-up magic
present
because I
day
knew I could do it
alternate
if I just
timeline
practiced
when
enough.
Twilight saved Spike from the chains. Ah, and Trixie and Sunburst have hit it off as well. Wow. For it being her special talent, it's kind of amazing how bad at stage magic Trixie is sometimes. But it looks like Sunburst isn't much better. The cup game only works if you have cups that are the same color. Oh, well, they all have balls under them, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Starlight, why didn't you tell me how much Sunburst and I had in common?
Gee, I don't know. I know Trixie's magic is, fun, but the mirror pool is
Wait, I thought this
actual
place was
magic.
blocked off.
Whoa!
It was hidden underneath a gigantic boulder, right? I guess they moved it with magic,
I mean,
but...
it's supposed to be all dangerous, and I guess I shouldn't have broken the seal to get in, but you wanted to
The
see
seal was
sights
a
of
boulder
Ponyville,
the last
right?
time I saw.
So, Pinkie Pie just dove in and made copies of herself?
Well, she had a chance she had to say first.
If we made copies of ourselves, we could get a year's worth of hanging out over in one day.
If you made a copy of yourself, Starlight, I feel like it would
not
go
that
on a
much.
rampage to take over
Do you
Equestria.
hear that?
Oh, I hope it's not a leftover Pinkie Pie.
Not exactly.
Maud,
Oh.
how did you get in here?
This cavern's actually connected to mine.
Oh, that's cool.
What are you doing?
Tapping.
Maud isn't super chatty. I mean, you and I could sit around and talk all day, but she looks pretty busy.
Nope, he's gone.
Are you taking some kind of core sample?
Not exactly. I'm uncovering a section of strata for closer study. You might want to step back.
There's that Earth Pony strength
I'm
again.
studying this area's metamorphic.
Foliation. Is this nice phyllite or slate? Wow, the pressure above must be pretty uniform to get the planar fabric to be this consistent.
You know about geology?
I dabble. For example, by the
Well, you
speleothems
just
in this
captured
cave,
Maud's
I
heart.
figured there was another way out.
Because of the calcite deposits.
There they go. Starlight feeling left behind in a different way now. I feel bad for Starlight. She was looking forward to this trip and spending all the time with
Starlight?
Sunburst, and
Where's
he's just
Sunburst?
ignoring her.
Doing stage magic with Trixie, studying new rocks with Maud. You're here, so I guess you two aren't off translating some ancient old Ponish text.
What are you talking about? Why would Sunburst be doing any of that? I thought he came to Ponyville to see you.
I thought so too, but it hasn't worked out that way.
Or
When we
Starlight.
were foals, we had more in common than any two ponies in Equestria. But now it seems like he's got more in common with my friends than he does with me.
Oh, every pony changes. But that doesn't mean there aren't still things you both like. You both love magic, right?
Magic?
True.
Sure, you're really good at it. And Sunburst practically knows every spell that ever was.
You're right! Thanks, Twilight. You're the best!
Oh.
I try.
I have a bad
Starlight?
feeling.
What happened? Maud and I found
Anytime
some
Starlight gets a
fascinating
good
sedimentary
idea about
stratum, but
magic,
when
I get a
come to
bad
show you,
feeling in
you were
the pit of
gone.
my
Mod
stomach.
does have a way of making rocks really interesting, but I wanted to work on something a little more us.
What did you do?
What's this?
Just a little something I made up.
You made a new spell?
Whoa! You made up this spell? Just now?
Yeah.
What does it do?
Wow!
Whoa.
I know, right? But
Hey, this is the background from when they were little in Starlight's old childhood home. And she turned them into kids.
Cool, right?
What?
Sure.
Now we can play Dragon Pit, just like we used to.
Actually, I thought we could go with Maud and...
I mean, nothing was better than just you and me playing this game when we were fools, right?
Starlight.
Kind of feels like Starlight is learning the lesson Discord did,
Starlight! I don't
that
wanna
you
play the
can
game at
share
all.
your friends or have friends for different interests. Sunburst, that was kind of rude.
What's going on?
That was an
in here?
impressive spell, though.
Nothing.
Wow.
I was trying to have fun doing the one thing I thought we still had in common. But I guess we don't even have that anymore.
I don't understand. Starlight and I have known each other since we were foals, but that doesn't mean we have to be foals to hang out.
Starlight does have a tendency to overdo.
Yeah, I know.
It is surprising how well I get along with all of her friends, but she and I still have tons in common.
Like what?
Maybe you
Name
just
one
need to
thing.
remind her what those things are.
That's it! That's exactly what I'll do. Right after I think of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
You haven't seen
Obviously,
Starlight
you and
in
I met
years,
up.
and it sounds like you
am
rarely hang
quite
out.
Impressive. And we share a love for prestidigitation.
Right! And Starlight and I share a lot of things too. I just need to think of them. What else do you guys have in common?
Well, we both made not so great choices in the past.
This again.
And we're self-conscious about every pony judging us, even though we've both changed and are trying hard to be better.
Yeah, we don't
I
even
know
have
that Trixie's body is only in the upper half of the box, but that trick still makes me nervous.
I can think of something you have in common. You're both poor practice audiences.
Starlight and I don't really have a lot in common, other than feeling different from most ponies. And comedy.
Comedy?
Yep, Maud is quite the stand-up
I'm
comedian.
very funny.
Was that a joke?
No,
Well, it's more than I can think of that she and I have in common.
we don't really spend that much time talking about that, though. Mostly we're just comfortable around each other.
We used to be. We did everything together. But now I'm wondering if we've spent so much time apart that we don't connect over anything anymore. And if we can't connect over anything, then maybe
Well,
we're not even
you both
friends.
freak out in the
Well,
same way.
At least it's not serious. That was a joke.
I love Maud. Her
appreciate you
deadpan tone
trying
makes
to
it
help
so hard to
Twilight,
tell when she's
but
joking
it
and when
seems
she's
pretty
not
clear
joking.
that Sunburst and I have grown apart.
I understand, but I feel like that only happens if you both let it. You still want to be friends, right?
I created a spell so we could relive playing a game in our childhood home. And bodies.
Right.
I'm just not sure Sunburst wants to stay friends too.
I think you might be surprised.
Oh.
Prepare yourself.
For the new and
Maud's
improved
mystic
Dragon
voice.
Pit.
Oh. Life-size
We
version.
had to
Wow.
take out a few spaces to get it to fit, but you hardly missed them. Maud made the dice.
Oh, that is
Pumice
so
the
neat.
lightest igneous rock. It seemed the best choice.
And I added the special effects. There's nothing like a little well-placed magic smoke.
I like this. They found a way to use
Looks like
all
some
of
pony's dragon is gonna get trapped.
their specialties
I
to
thought
make
you
this
didn't
game.
want to play this game.
Well, I didn't want to pretend to be a foal, but I know you wanted to play. I thought it'd be fun to play a version big enough for full-grown ponies. What do you think? Fun, right?
Well,
Actually, it's missing something.
what? Oh. Wow.
Now it's fun.
I didn't realize that there was an area underneath Twilight's castle where pits were actually possible. Also, there's another hole in Twilight's castle. She must have to
I don't
repair
know
her
why I
castle
got
a
so
lot.
worried about us not having anything in common.
Yeah, I kind of think it doesn't matter as long as we enjoy each other's company.
And that game was certainly enjoyable.
What made it even better was getting to play it with all my friends.
Apparently,
See you
Maud
soon?
doesn't do
You
hugs.
bet. I want to hear if you find anything interesting in that barrel.
Trust
Oh
me,
yeah,
Starlight.
I completely
You'll be
forgot
the
about
first
that
to know.
barrel. Oh. Oh my god! It's the season finale item! I know it is because they played the ominous music and they zoomed in on it. Hold on a sec, I want to go back and look. So, it's obviously an extremely old book from the splotches on it. So it has stars that are swirling on it. Oh. Oh. This is Star Swirled the Bearded's book. Another spell book? They already used that though, so it must be something else. Oh. It has tabs on it. It's a journal, because journals have been a thing this season. As well as, as well as legends too, so... Wait, so no Chrysalis in the finale? I guess they're saving that for season 8. So yeah, we've got the plot device for season 7's finale revealed right now. Star Swirled the Bearded's journal. I wonder what could be in it, but anyway, getting back to the episode that I just watched, Uncommon Bond. I really liked this episode. It was very nice. I thought it flowed well, and I also liked that it taught a lesson that we've seen before, but in a different way. That you shouldn't be jealous of your old friends making friends with your current or new friends. It also kind of showed a little bit of insight into Sunburst's personality, how he can get so wrapped up in things that he misses the point of what's important. It's kind of the same thing that happened with his cutie mark. His cutie mark was a huge event in his life, and he just sort of threw everything to the wayside, not intentionally, but just because he was just so excited about it that it was all he was focused on. And that's sort of that's what happened in this episode. But yeah, I also like the supporting role that Twilight and Maud and Trixie played in this as well. And also reestablishing the relationships that they have. Like, they aren't all the same. They're different. They're friends for different reasons, and they also interact in different ways. So yeah, I really liked this episode. I'm really excited for the finale now, because it's related to Star Swirled the Bearded, who we haven't heard about since Three's a Crowd, right? I think that was the last time Star Swirled's name was mentioned, or anything related to him was mentioned. Unless something was mentioned about him from this season, but I don't recall any time he was mentioned. But yeah, I'm really excited for the finale coming up, and I hope you guys are too. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like. Also, be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as support my Patreon. All 3 links will be in the description below, and subscribe for more. And if you are subscribed or a new subscriber right now, be sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified of when I upload videos. This is ViolarulesReacts, signing off. Talk to you later.